Do you have a clear vision for what your ITSM improvement efforts will look like? Does your vision bring together your teams to provide a common understanding of what you and your organisation are setting out to achieve? If we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Kirk Penn. I'm an ITIL expert and Principal Advisory Consultant at Service Management Specialists. Our mission is to help you to get more from your ITSM improvement projects and programs. We understand that undertaking any ITSM improvement can be complex. We've spent the last 15 years helping organisations and working on some of the most complex ITSM improvement programs across Asia Pacific. And today I'm super excited about sharing what an ITSM vision is and giving you 2 examples to help you to get more from your ITSM improvement program. So let's get started. So let's start with some words from the wise. Dalai Lama says in order for us to carry out a positive action, we must first develop a positive vision. This is absolutely true and critical to the work we do with ITSM improvements. So what is a vision? Well, it combines short and long-term strategic goals into a mental image of the future. It's really as simple as that, but it's just so important as part of any ITSM improvement initiative. So one thing I wanted to share with you is our modern service management methodology. And as part of our methodology that we use with our clients to get great results is once we've understood and we've done some discovery to understand their current maturity, which is targeted here, the first thing we do with our clients is we work up a vision. And you can start to see that this sits here, and it's one of the most important parts that we do. From there we're able to then create a strategy. And then finally, once we've got the strategy, we're able to then develop a plan. And that plan includes all of the typical components around operating model, people, process, service providers, and technology. But the vision is really the anchor point as part of our methodology that we use with our clients, and a really, really important part to kick off any improvement initiative. So in terms of why is the vision so important? Well, it provides the opportunity to align to the broader business objectives and goals. So we certainly want to be able to anchor straight back to where the business is heading. It ensures that teams have a clear way forward. So we're all talking from the same vision, and everyone has a clear understanding of what we're trying to achieve. Thirdly, it helps to anchor decision requests, priorities, and work stream, and in the evaluation of all of those as well. So it ensures that we can prioritize things accordingly. And it acts as a guide. Now, especially during stressful or complex improvements, when we start to get into programs that are changing a lot of things at once, we need an anchor point that we can go back to ensure that every decision that we're making is aligned to our vision and where we're trying to get to. So in terms of what does a great vision need to include? Well, it's really quite simple. It just needs to be a clear mental image of the future. Now, some organizations have different ways of being able to see a mental image. And so what I wanted to include here was just a couple of examples for you so that you can understand exactly what we mean by creating a mental image. So number 1, we call this a future descriptive view. And this is very, very helpful in creating a vision for organizations and key stakeholders who are more prominent around using words to describe where they want to get to. So here's the example, and as I bring up each of these elements, you'll notice that each one of these is basically describing the vision and what the future looks like in words. And we sometimes use these for organizations that are very, very crystal clear about it, perhaps a broader vision. And so we use this as an opportunity to describe what we're trying to do as part of the program to align to those sorts of things. But yes, the real key message here is we're using a lot of words here, and we're talking about the future. So as an example, you can start to see that each one of these elements here describes exactly what it's going to be like in the future. And I think fundamentally the value of this view here is that once you've done your implementation or your improvement initiative, you can then go back and see how far off you are from these, and typically if your program's gone well, you'll be able to tick each one of these off. So example number 2, we call this a functional elements view, and this is more predominant for more the technology folks. So really a plan on a page or where we're trying to get to. So this is what it looks like in terms of an example. Each element again has a specific part in which we want to deliver as part of any improvement program. But again, it's a single page view that explains exactly where we're trying to get to in a future state. So again, this is our vision, and all of these elements can be broken into specific sprints or really anything that we want to be able to do. That's when we'll take over and look at our strategy and say how do we want to deliver each part, and then the plan needs to support each part of the strategy. But again, for those who like to just see things functionally on a page, this is a really good vision to be able to use. So the question of the day, have you developed an ITSM improvement vision? Let us know in the comments below, or let us know directly as well. We're always really keen to understand how you've got that vision in place and how you're tracking towards it as well. If you'd like some further help around developing a vision, we've got some videos on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out. Certainly one around getting yourself in the right headspace to be able to create your vision. Alright, so as a summary, we've got 2 types of examples that we're using. The future descriptive view, again using words to be able to describe your vision. And number 2, the functional elements view. So this is really helpful for those who really just want to see a plan on a page or a vision on a page as well. If you've enjoyed this video, then please click on the like button and consider subscribing to Service Management Specialist channel. We're committed to helping digital and business leaders become more successful with their improvement initiatives, bringing you weekly tips, tools and insights across your processes, people and collaboration. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.